What up, big kids? Sean Long here, and I am doing another long and uncut review. This time of my man, Aquaman from the Aquaman movie, DC Comics, Multiverse, Aquaman, the Trench Warrior Collect and Connect Wave. This is, of course, the main figure you want. Our new Aquaman compared to the Justice League one, which I did love this costume at first, but man, they really pulled off this costume, and we'll compare and contrast. And then definitely like the hair sculpts. Like the more I look at this head sculpt, I always find like I like the sculpt, but the Jason Momoa likeness is not that great. This one definitely looks a little bit better, but we'll get to that. Let's go into the packaging. And you can get these figures at Big Bad Toy Store. Click the link for so much more. So we got a beautiful sploosh. Man, I'm excited. I'm going to meet Jason Momoa at Silicon Valley Comic-Con with my buddy Big Trent, who provided the Black Manta figure. If you haven't seen that review, check out link in the description or just go to my channel. But yeah, I love that picture of him. Just so beautiful. I mean, I love Amber Heard too, but oh man, he makes it. He makes me want to go to the other side at times now. But anyway, look at the back of the packaging. Half man, half Atlantean, the colossal warrior has rightful claim to the throne as the underwater kingdom of Atlantis, but is a self-ascribed outcast in both worlds. So the other figures in the wave, I will be reviewing Ocean Master tomorrow, and then the Trench Warrior coming up. The Trench Warrior, like, it's all this detail you get from here. Definitely, like, oh man, so cool. But anyway, that's the packaging. So far so good. Besides the Shazam figures, which also reviewed Shazam, we haven't checked out, so make sure. But I feel like our DC Mattel figures are coming to an end, so yeah, it's a little swan song. So, oh yeah, here, let me open this up on the side. Yeah, opening these packages aren't too hard, but it's a little bit trickier compared to the Marvel Legend packaging. Yeah, because of this little side tab right here. But yeah, let's open this up and look at classic Aquaman from the Aquaman movie. So he doesn't come with much compared to like Mira, who had interchangeable hands, or well, he comes, I guess, the equivalent of Black Manta and probably Ocean Master. Mira got the interchangeable hands, which was cool. So they each come with a weapon. Aw, mine has a little scuff mark. Aw, or maybe yeah. See that big scuff mark right there? Dang, we can say it's battle damage, I guess. It's, I always say one of the things, but I'm one of those guys, I'd rather have it on a leg or arm versus the head. If the head is good, I can deal with everything. So let's get them out. Okay, I guess we can look at the accessories real quick. He comes with the right leg of the trench, which will connect. I'll connect this in the review, but yeah, just love that detail on that trench. I mean, the paint apps are really awesome. They really do a great job with a lot of these monster figures like the King Shark and Clayface. And like I said, it'll be sad, no more Mattel figures. Even they just given up on making DC figures after Shazam, even though they had the license for like so long. Anyway, and let's look at King Atlantean's trident, the power of Poseidon, and oh my god, that's the thing you always have to deal with, putting the trident. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, so, I'll get to Aquaman in a second. Love the trident. It's very, you don't have to worry about poking yourself. I like that man, it has a lot more detail than I thought. And even like at the bottom, of course, it has to have that little number that Mattel puts on things, but yeah, it looks really good. I like that the plastic, and it kind of has like some paint brushing all around. It looks really good. I'm very impressed actually, and it's a more pliable plastic, so I would say be careful. It could break if you were trying to be very forceful with it, but it seems pretty pliable. Oh, and Aquaman has a little rubber band, so let's free the king. Ugh. And my scissors are a little dull. Whatever. Okay. Let's take Aquaman out. And then get to the figure and... Oh my gosh. Ugh. whoa, okay. Let me put this box away. I'm so happy to have a classic Aquaman suit or whatever compared to the Justice League one. Oh, nice. So I definitely notice some things I like and some things I don't. Oh wow. So let's take a look. So the head sculpt compared to this one, because we're going to compare it a lot. One thing, his eyes are green in this one, and this one it's like more that kind of hazel color that they were doing in the movie. I guess this likeness is better. This one looks like very, God, I'm trying to think who that is, but it doesn't really look like Jason Momoa unless you count the eyebrow. But yeah, it's like, as much as I like this costume at first, and it looks cool, but it's definitely a Zack Snyder look versus where they went like, you know what, we're gonna make his classic costume look cool, and they did it. Jason Momoa in the classic Aquaman costume looks badass, and they pulled it off. I love the scales on here. Wow, looks awesome. The hair looks good. It's pliable, so you can move it around, but I'll get to that in the articulation. The beard looks pretty good too. It's not perfect, but I didn't expect it from, you know, $20 Mattel figure. But it looks, it's Mattel movie figures can be hit or miss. Some of them look really good, and they either like, there's never like, it's one extreme or they either look really good or they don't look like the character at all. Like but actually these Aquaman ones have been kind of like in the middle, because like Mira, when I look back at Mira, it's like kind of see it, but yeah, it just looks okay. Like I said, I wish they did the Hasbro 3D printed technology, but yeah, I really love his Aquaman Atlantean build. Little side pieces, the gauntlets look so cool. Really nice green paint. Yeah, so there's like a dry brushing going on, just like his trident, which is actual trident, it's not a quadrant. And yeah, the hair has some nice paint apps. His beard, the scales all around look really great. I really like the boots. I really love how it kind of like, yeah, it just looks really cool. They really did a great job updating the costume while keeping it look very classic. But yeah, one thing you notice, the joints, you know, I wish there was a way that they painted the same color, because that paint makes it really stand out. But that's the only real gripe I have with the sculpt. Otherwise, I think it looks really good. You know, minus like the likeness could be a little bit better, but not, you know, it's not too bad for a $20 figure. Anyway, for articulation, the head can rotate. You just have to move the hair around. It's pliable. Looks a little up and down. Arms fully rotate, go in and out. Rotate at the bicep. Bend. I feel like they could easily put a double joint, but yeah, it's a 90-degree bend. Rotate at the wrist, and it does go in and out. Ab crunch forward and back, but very little. Waist joint can fully rotate. I do notice some paint rub like right there, so watch out for that. Legs can go forward, not really back. They can do the splits, which is cool because these pieces you think will hinder it, but they're very soft, so that's awesome. Rotate the upper part leg, bend at 2 points at the knee. Not the best knee joint, but not the worst. And ankles can pivot forward and back, and he has an ankle pivot. So very nice. I wish he had a double joint elbows and a little bit better ab crunch, but overall pretty good articulation. I'm actually impressed. And yeah, the head, but with the hair sculpt, I understand. So let's put it on Aquaman's trident. And one thing I noticed, it's only in his right hand, so that's a little unfortunate. I kind of wish that they made it you can put on both hands. So let's put this in here. Probably have to put it with the more skinnier side, but then yeah, it's really thick in the middle part here. That's what she said. No, but yeah, so I'm trying to think if I do it this way. So yeah, okay, so that's probably the best way you want to have him hold it, right there. So that works good. Awesome. So let's measure him out. We'll compare him besides the other Aquaman figure that we have. So Measure him out. He stands at about 6.5 inches tall, which is about right. Now let's compare him to his future wife, Mira. Oh, yeah, sploosh to both of them. Yeah, she's always a little tricky to stand, especially with those water effects.